Reporter on the scene, Nomawethu Solwandle, is in Ventersdorp. Nomawethu, a very good afternoon to you. Do set the scene for us in Ventersdorp. How did the youth in particular respond to the president's speech? We know that some pockets of youth actually tried to boo the president.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Alicia. Indeed, President Jacob Zuma has just delivered his keynote address here in Ventersdorp, remembering the youth of 1976, how far we've come as a country and the challenges that we continue to face now. He focused most of his speech on social and economic freedom for the youth of South Africa. Now, when we speak about social and economic freedom, Alicia, we talk about an important factor that we're grappling with here in South Africa. That's unemployment amongst the youth. Those are skills amongst the youth. Those are things that President Jacob Zuma was speaking about in his speech here, and he encouraged the youth to be more innovative. This is something that came out as well when I spoke to the chairperson of the NYDA a little bit earlier this morning, where he was talking about that as much as we are there to actually to support the youth, but the youth need to be more job creators rather than job seekers. We can give them the skills, we can give them the funding, but that's how far we can go. They need to do more as the youth. Of course, as you rightly said, again, Alicia, a group of youth people actually tried to heckle the president earlier on as well. As soon as he took to the podium, there was a group at the back there, and they said they were chanting songs like Zuma must go, Zuma must fall, but the police actually moved in very quickly and moved those people out of the venue, and we thought that was the end of it. But halfway through his speech, Alicia, we saw another group that chanted the same songs, and also they were moved out of the venue. There was an exchange between police and these protesters outside, and they had placards that said, we need to be employed, we need education, we need houses, and those are issues that we spoke to a lot of people about here in Ventersdorp. People say 41 years after the events that we saw in Soweto and other parts of the country in 1976, there's very little that the government has done to assist us. But Alicia, besides that group trying to disrupt the president a little bit earlier, things did go quite smoothly. People are starting to move out of the venue now because the president has delivered his keynote address. Alicia.
All right, Nomawethu, a very quick one. I mean, we've heard about these various projects and campaigns that government seeks to embark on to try and empower the youth, but particularly during today's speech, how did the president propose that they're actually going to fast track some of these?
Well, he made a lot of references, Alicia, especially to the NYDA, which has a lot of projects to do with the youth. You know that there are dialogues that are currently going around the country where they are engaging with the youth to find out the issues. I mean, the chairperson earlier on actually alluded to the fact to say that, you know, we are a youth agency, but we've been working in our boardrooms quietly, not engaging with the youth to find out more what they want as the youth and where we are lacking as government. We are that gateway between government and the youth, and we need to get onto the ground to find out the issues. So those are things that the president spoke to when he spoke about how they're going to engage with the youth. We know that in the State of the Province address as well, the Premier also alluded to the fact that they are doing a lot of things on the ground, because this is a province that has a lot of fragmented towns. You know, people don't have money to get to the town. People can't afford to, in fact, because they do not work. So there's that breakaway where there's not enough information going around for people to do more. So those are issues that need to be fixed on the ground before government can completely get in and assist the youth in areas such as Ventersdorp. Alicia.
Thank you so much for that update. That was our reporter in Ventersdorp at the National Youth Day commemoration event, Nomawethu Solwandle, giving us an update on the reaction to President Jacob Zuma's official address.